Hey y'all, I'm Hope and Jacob is here and we're going to be doing the first sentence challenge. We're calling it part 2. We did this, I think, a month or two ago.
Yeah.
And we really enjoyed doing it. It was a lot of fun and so we thought we would film another go of it. So he has once again picked 10 books for me to try and guess. I think with a bonus one for me to recoup my lost points. So yeah, this time we prepared accordingly ahead of time and I have got my blindfold hat right here. So I'm just gonna take off my glasses because I don't need those. I'm trying desperately not to look at the stack accidentally. And yeah.
I made sure to cover the holes the best I could, so.
Fair. I'm gonna try and like fold that over a little bit so it's better. There we go.
Alright. So, I've got the one we're going to start with. I'm just going to stick this in frame enough to where they can see what it says. And then, alright, you ready?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
Alright. It was almost sweet, the way they worried about me.
Oh man, I have no idea.
I told her before we started filming that I learned from my mistakes last time and I actually read what the sentences were while I was picking the books, so.
He is more prepared this time to stump me. Like, it sounds familiar, but I can't think of what it is. Give me a second line.
Okay. Second line, quote, "You're so pale," the nurse said. "You must keep quiet until your color returns."
Oh, Galatea by Madeline Miller.
You're correct. All right. And I don't think we explained this. The way that's going to do is where it's based on 3 points. Is 3 points if she gets it on the first sentence, 2 points if she gets it on the second, 1 point if she gets it on the third, and no points
if I don't get it after.
Doesn't get it after those 3 sentences, and you have 3 guesses.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 2 points.
Next one. Here we go. This one I've got to flip through a few things before I get to it. Alright. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stop!
That's just unfair. I have no idea. Give me the second sentence.
You haven't paid your 15 souls.
What? Stop, you haven't paid your 15 souls?
Yep.
Oh gosh. Our Lady of Mysterious Elements.
Incorrect.
Give me the third sentence.
Alright. And now I do want to say this is another character saying this sentence.
Okay.
I don't have to pay.
I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar at all, but like it does.
Alright.
Stop, you haven't paid your 15 souls. Yep. I don't have to pay.
Yep.
Sign here.
Incorrect.
Okay, one more guess, right?
One more guess. And if you get it incorrect, I will tell you what it was.
And I know that you had my read. I haven't even read sign here. It's just the only thing I can think of that had souls in it.
Yeah, this is all going off of books I know 100% that you've read, or going off of books that you have marked read on your Goodreads.
Okay. Stop, you haven't paid your 15 souls. I don't have to pay. I genuinely don't know. I know it's not strange practice.
Yeah, I'm just going to hold this next to your head and taunt you.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh no. There's going to be a lot of me deliberating on this one.
Yep.
Cemetery Boys. It's not, but...
Incorrect. This was Cyrano de Bergerac. I skipped the introduction. It's the first lines of the first act.
Act 1. Oh, you skipped the little...
Yeah, no, the first lines of dialogue.
Oh! Because I heard souls. You said souls.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, I think it probably is souls, but like I was hearing that as like SOULS.
That's why I picked you. I knew it'd throw you off.
I was thinking it had to be something like urban fantasy. That pisses me off because that's like my favorite play. I need to reread it. I haven't read it in a while, but like...
Proud of that one. All right. You're covered back up, right?
Yep.
All right. There's book number 3 next to your head.
This is so much harder.
Means I've done my job correctly. All right. People who move to location always make the same mistake.
Oh, I know this one. Oh, no. The Ballad of Black Tom.
Correct.
Yes. Hooray, 5 points.
Got 5 out of a possible 9 so far. All right, next up. Okay.
It's funny is I can hear the book when you hold it in frame. I just hear it next to my ear.
Yeah. By the time character name punches out, it's well after midnight and everyone else is long gone home.
Oh, it sounds familiar, but I can't think of what it is. Character name punches out, it's past midnight, and everyone else has long gone home. Starts with me figuring out what's a book that has somebody who has a job where they would be punching out.
Who has a job?
Because convenience store woman?
Incorrect.
Okay. Oh, I know that because that was in the last one.
Yep.
I'm just trying to think of like
That
a
counts,
character. I'm trying to think of something with a character who would have a job where they would be punching out or clocking out. And I can't think of anything.
Would you like a second sentence?
Yeah, give me the second sentence.
He switches off the lights and watches the long aisles cascade in the darkness, then pulls the roll-up door shut behind him.
Huh? This doesn't sound familiar.
It's marked right on your Goodreads.
I'm sure it is. I just don't remember it.
That's what you get for reading a lot of books.
I know. I've screwed myself on this one. Read the second sentence again.
He switches off the lights and watches the long aisles cascade in the darkness, then pulls the roll-up door shut behind him.
It.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Got one more guess.
Give me the third sentence.
Okay. When he steps out from under the awning, the rain drapes over his umbrella like a shroud.
Good Omens.
Incorrect.
Damn.
This is These Violent Delights by Micah.
Oh, I haven't read that one.
It's marked red on your Goodreads.
These Violent Delights is also... Yeah, there's 2 books of These Violent Delights.
Oh, fuck. There's no consequence to this.
That's fair. So we have 10 instead of the 11. We just have 10. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just do standard 10 and we'll not do the bonus.
I don't get bonus points. That's okay.
No, it'll just be for regular points.
Darn.
Okay. Alright, so real number 4 is...
Number 4, take 2.
This one I know for a fact you've read. So.
Fair. I was like, there's a lot of them I talk about, but...
This one you've talked about with me.
Yeah.
Alright. The 2 would-be occupations. Sweating in the kitchen of the Twice Lucky restaurant.
Oh, Jade City.
Correct?
I was like, Twice Lucky sounds familiar.
So that's 8 out of 12?
I think so. That was what? I got 3 points on that one, and I had 5. Yeah, so that'd be 8. Yeah.
Alright. Next up. Let's see. The dead human was lying on the deck on their side, half curled around.
It sounds familiar, but I'm trying to think, because that feels like it's got to be like sci-fi mystery, right? Like,
I don't know, you tell me.
Read it one more time.
The dead human was lying on the deck, on their side, half curled around.
See, if it's saying the dead human, that's got to be something that's either fantasy or sci-fi. Or horror. Them's the options. Because if you're specifying human, that would suggest that there are other beings that are not human. Give me a second sentence.
A broken feed interface was scattered under the right hand.
Oh, fugitive telemetry.
Correct. All right.
I just had to come up with the right sci-fi mystery.
So 10 out of 15 so far.
Cool.
All right, next one. All right. How the fuck are you this rich?
It's a good first sentence.
Yeah, it has to start off with a bang.
I don't recognize it though. I might need the second sentence because I have no idea.
Okay. I took the old vestibule, the wood ceiling that domed our heads. Oh wait, sorry, let me repeat that. I missed a word. I took in the old vestibule, the wood ceiling that domed our heads.
I don't know. Give me the third sentence because I just genuinely have no guesses.
Time etched itself into the shape and stretch of the mansion, its presence apparent in even the texture of the crumbling dark.
The Hacienda.
Incorrect.
Trying to think of what would have. Oh, Nothing But Blackened Teeth.
Correct.
I was like, what has swearing and creepy houses?
We were 12 for 18.
Okay.
And you're gonna love this next one.
Oh, good. By which you mean I'm gonna hate this next one, right?
Now, you have a lot of positive things to say about this when we talked about it.
Oh, okay. So it's a book I like, but I'm probably gonna have a rough time with guessing it.
Yeah, sure. I should probably skip the preface. Alright, are you ready?
Yep.
Since the world is grown so nice and critical upon dedications, and will needs be judging the book by the wit of the patron.
The what? Read that again.
Okay. Now, I did miss a part here, so let me go back through it.
Okay.
My lord, since the world is grown so nice and critical upon dedications, and will needs be judging the book by the wit of the patron.
Okay, well that sounds like a play. Needs to be Hamlet.
Incorrect.
Okay.
I'm really glad I'm not on camera right now because I've got the stupidest fucking smile on my face right now.
Oh, God. Picture of Dorian Gray.
Incorrect.
Okay, one more guess, right? Give me a second sentence.
We ought, with a great deal or circumspection, to choose a person against whom there can be no exception.
Don't know. Give me the last sentence.
Okay. And whose wit and worth truly merits all that one is capable of saying upon that occasion.
The actual fuck is this book? It's not the Merchant of Venice, is it?
Is that your final guess?
That's my guess.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You want to know what this is?
What is it? Oh. Oh, fuck off. That's not even the first sentence of that. Oh, wait, is it?
It's the first sentence in the actual text. There's a preface that I skipped. That is the first section of the actual text of Orinoco.
Yeah, it's because it's the dedication.
I didn't know. I couldn't tell.
That would be why I was so confused. Although I have read the dedication, so... Oh, but the first sentence of this would have given it away anyway. I do not pretend in giving you the history of this royal slave to entertain my reader with the adventures of a faint hero whose life and fortune's fancy may manage at the poet's pleasure, nor in relating the truth. Design it to adorn it with any accents, but touches arrived in earnest to him, and it shall come simply into the world, recommended by its own proper merits and natural intrigues, there being enough of reality to support it and render it diverting without the addition of invention.
And breathe.
That's the first sentence of that. But yeah, no, I hate that book. But yeah,
I was lying when you said you'd like this.
Fair. Yeah, I hated Orinoco.
See, I've never read Orinoco, so I just looked at the first page past what says the Orinoco or the Royal Slave.
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, there's a dedication. It's like a 2-page letter to the person that it was dedicated to, which I did have to read the last time I read it for my class that I was taking. So I have read it. That was why it sounded familiar. But I was like, I can't come up with the right text at all.
Sure. I'll blame that one on my own misunderstanding. But here we got.
I mean, I've read it, so it was. I think it's valid.
This one's not Orinoco, so.
Well, guessing you're not going to have me try to guess that one twice in a row, so.
Well, no. All right,
that would just
ready?
be mean. Yeah.
The screen of mist was thick around the red pinewood vessel, as though secrets hid beyond a land I was not permitted to see.
The Forest of Stolen Girls.
Correct.
I just read that one, so it sounded familiar.
Okay, so...
How many was that? I've lost track.
I'm doing math. 1 second. I think you had...
I think I had 10, 12?
You had more than that, so let me go through. 2, 0, 3, 3, so 6, 8, 10, 12, and 0. So that should be 15 out of 24.
Okay. That sounds about right.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, books next to your head. One second, let me figure out how. Yeah, I think for this one we'll skip the prologue and we're just going to do first chapter. Mm-hmm. How easy it was to disappear.
I have no idea. Trail of Lightning.
Incorrect.
Give me the second sentence.
1,000 trains a day entered or left blank. Or entered or left location.
Sounds really familiar, but I can't place it. Give me the third sentence.
Many of these trains brought single young women who had never even seen a city, but now hope to make one of the biggest and toughest their home.
The Devil in the White City.
Correct.
Yes.
1 point from that one, so you're looking at, I believe, 16 out of...
27, I think.
27.
Hooray.
All right, this was meant to be your bonus book.
Okay, so we're on the last one.
Yes. So...
That sounds like a big boy.
Alright. Once upon a time, long, long ago, in a realm called the Midwestern United States, specifically in the states of Minnesota and Wisconsin, a group of friends gathered together to forever alter the history of gaming.
Understanding video games.
Incorrect.
Is that Dungeon Master's Handbook? Or like the player handbook?
I'll accept that one. It's the player's handbook. All right, you did pretty
I was trying to think of. I was like, where was Dungeons and Dragons invented? Hang on a second.
And that was the first sentence of the preface, because the actual first sentence of the actual content was like, in Dungeons and Dragons. I was like, well, fuck, I can't do this.
Yeah, that would have really given it away. Well, I definitely did not do as well on that one.
No, I am kind of proud of me stumping you a little bit more on that one. I got the exact reaction out of Orinoco that I was hoping to. So
fair. Yeah, Orinoco was that one's hard because it's such a weird one. But it's probably better that you use the dedicatory page, because like the actual first sentence of that is so fucking long, and also includes part of the title of the book.
Yeah.
So I would have been immediately aware what it was.
My ignorance helped on that one a little bit, I feel.
Yeah. That was not a good book. Do not recommend. Have it because I had to read it for a class. 2 separate occasions. Yeah. It did not go as well for me that time, but that was fun still.
Okay, yeah.
And I was excited I got Devil in the White City. I'm amused that I got the player's handbook that quickly.
Yeah, I was going to go with another textbook. Did that last time.
Yeah.
I got to mix up my shticks a little bit, you know.
That's fair. Well, that was fun. And
although admittedly, me picking a book that you had not read kind of sucked, but...
Oh, well. I mean, that was one that was a whole thing. I remember when it came out, because this was popular, and so was these Violent Delights. So, like, this is the one I've read. What is the first sentence of this one? I think this one would have been a dead giveaway, probably. Yeah, in Glittering Shanghai, a monster awakens.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I've read precisely one book set in Shanghai, so it's that one. But yeah. Still, though, we got 10. And what I ended up with there, like 18 or something, or no, 17 out of 30, I think.
I think 17, 18 out of 30, yeah.
Yeah, so just more than half, a little bit.
You passed the 50% mark, I know that much.
Yeah.
So, hey, good job. It's
still went fairly well.
Yeah.
Got several of them. So, I can't be mad about that. It was fun.
Yeah. It's and we will continue hey, if people keep enjoying this, we'll keep it going.
Yeah, I got lots of red books you can choose from, so. Yeah.
And I'll keep making it harder and harder as
we
perfect this method. So.
Yeah, so.
Although eventually I think maybe we need to do one for me.
Yeah. Excuse me. I just need to look at your Goodreads and see what you've read that I could pull from. So.
There's some here that I've read that you have too.
Yeah.
There were a couple in there. Nothing But Blackened Teeth and Devil in the White City, I know for a fact I've read.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Well, cool.
With Nothing But Blackened Teeth, I was going to give you a hint, and I was like, yeah, this led to some conversation when I read it, because you really enjoyed it, and I very much...
You hated it.
I'm very close to hate. I disliked it quite a bit, so...
Yeah. Well, that was another round. Well done. And, if people keep liking it, we'll keep making it. It's fun for us to do when you're here. Yeah. And,
This is very easy and a fun little game for us to do, so...
Yeah. So anyway, we hope that you've enjoyed this video. And if you did, I hope you'll consider giving it a like, maybe even subscribing to see what comes next. I'm currently posting every Tuesday and Saturday, so there is more content coming soon. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye-bye.